Make America fabulous again. How fabulous is this snapback, which I think is what it's called, not a baseball cap. Hello, my friends. So yesterday was a very heavy, dark day. Today, I'm going to try to lighten it up. A mental sorbet, as I like to say. Let's think of today as a trip to McDonald's. We're going to have some junk food and we're going to enjoy it, and you might have to poop a lot afterwards. I want to start off by talking about Scott Disick, whom has two girls fighting over him. Sophia Richie and Chloe Bortelli, blah, blah, blah. Chloe Bartoli, there we go. That stylist chick, you know, the one that he allegedly cheated on Kourtney Kardashian with? Well, he seems to be favoring Sophia right now, who is still a teenager, by the way, and he is well into his 30s. And I don't understand. That's the and. I don't get it. What is Scott Disick's appeal? Can somebody explain it to me? I mean, yeah, I get it. He's got some money and he's on television, but the dude has more baggage than a Louis Vuitton store. And heavy baggage. I mean, his parents died. He's had multiple substance abuse issues. He's a cheater. He's a questionable parent, according to some people. He clearly doesn't seem to be great boyfriend material. Is the fact that he's on TV that powerful? Or does he just have a large penis? Are girls stigmatized? Do girls have low self-esteem? I don't get it. If I was a girl, I would run far, far away from Scott Disick. I would actually maybe give Rob Kardashian a chance, because he seems like broken, and he seems less damaged than Scott Disick. Let me put it that way. They're both broken, but one is clearly more damaged than the other. And even though Rob has behaved very inappropriately recently, if I had to choose one or the other, I would choose that one. Like, I would run away from Scott Disick and I would give Rob Kardashian a chance. But that's just me. So please, I want to hear from you ladies. Leave me your comments. I want your insight. What is Scott Disick's appeal? Speaking of Kardashian land, Kylie Jenner was noticeably absent from the Kardashian Jenner girls and moms appearance this morning on the Today Show. And I think she was probably recovering from some new work that she had done, which just saddens me. Like, you're still getting regular and a lot of work. You're one of the most followed people on Instagram. You got a ton of money. You've got a lot of friends. You have a large family. I started off with those things first because I think that those are the ones that are most appealing to her. I would have started off with the family for me. But, you know, whatever. Do you. Plastic surgery is an addiction, though. It's like a drug. When you start, you can't stop, and you'll end up looking like Jocelyn Wildenstein, Kylie. Be careful. Speaking of that Today Show interview, it was Megyn Kelly that interviewed the Kardashian-Jenner clan, and I just watched that whole thing uncomfortably. I still am not quite buying Megyn Kelly in the daytime space. She's almost too smart for this, to be interviewing the Kardashians, and also just lacks a certain amount of warmth that I think is needed in morning television. Similarly, I would say I don't want Michael Strahan interviewing politicians. Know your lane and stay in your lane, I say. Do you and do the best you possible. I don't think this is her. I don't think that this talk show that's going to be launching soon of Megyn Kelly's on NBC is going to do well. We'll see. Speaking of Megyn Kelly, her nemesis, Donald Trump, continues to just be a fool. And his wife, Melania Trump, spoke at the UN today on her platform against bullying. I have nothing negative to say about Melania Trump. I actually just have so much sympathy for her. My heart breaks for Melania. And she clearly needs a new platform. Hello, you know who she's married to. Oh. In other news, let's move on to something serious for a minute. Rosie O'Donnell's estranged daughter, Chelsea, continues to give interviews to the press. She's pregnant. Congratulations, I guess. It's being reported and pretty safe to say that Chelsea is being paid for these interviews. Now, Rosie O'Donnell took to Twitter today to send out a bunch of tweets attacking her daughter. I haven't even mentioned yet that she's adopted because it makes no difference. If you adopt a child, that is your child, your daughter, you are the mother. And this is where I think Rosie effed up. I don't think that child should be talking to the media, no matter what issues she has with Rosie O'Donnell, but clearly she's doing it for the money. I think in this instance, Rosie needed to rise above. That's what I would have done. It will never happen with my family, but let's say whatever, something bad happens. Let's say, like, the devil himself creeps into my son or daughter's brain. If they started to give interviews like this, I would shut the fuck up. I would not say a word. You can quote me on that. Speaking of remaining silent about things, I was surprised that Olivia Munn revealed some, I would say, not kosher information about show business. She has a cameo in the upcoming Ocean's 8 movie, and apparently she had to pay for her own hair and makeup to make the cameo and got real upset about it. Let me read you her quote. She says, "It actually cost me money to be a part of Ocean's 8. They're like, do you do your own glam? And I got the dress and all that, and then you submit the bills for it because I'm part of your movie." And then the producers are like, "No, the bills come right back to you." It sucks that it happened. Yes, they should have reimbursed her, but I would have remained quiet. And this has nothing to do with gender. Hello, Ocean's 8 is the all-female cast. If that would have happened to me, I would have said nothing. Because I don't want to give producers any reason not to hire me in the future. But that's just me. And I want to end things on a positive note today. You know, we've been more lighthearted, yay, for the most part. An update on a story that I previously talked about. Marilyn Manson calling Justin Bieber a piece of shit after meeting. And Bieber said to Manson, "I made you relevant again." Well, Justin has reached out to Manson and has apologized. It's never too late to say sorry. Not only that, he really, genuinely, deeply, repeatedly apologized. I'm not going to read the quotes of what Bieber told Manson. If you want that, I have it up on my website, perezhilton.com/Justin Bieber. It'll come right up, but that was really nice to see. And it was really nice of you to watch this. You're a nice person. And you know what would be really nice too, if you haven't already, hit like on this video and hit share or share it with your friends all over your other social media platforms. And if you're not following me already, follow me.